I would definitely...
That came from Harlem, too, by the
Yeah,
way.
came from Harlem. I definitely would say some, oh my, ooh. The crowd would be like, whoa, did he just say that? You know what I'm saying? I don't play games, y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games. But, yeah.
Did
the
you
compilation? Nah, I was coming off of being in Miami a night of party, and I don't really remember what I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure.
Play some.
Hey, yo, listen, yo, I love it all. I love it all, man.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scrape.
Savage! I'm a savage! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to ever I want, I have to get! Yes! What's next? What's next? I gotta get it. I'm not gonna stay down. I'm not gonna stay lying down. I'm not. I can't do that, man. I can't do that. What's next? Give me something else. What can't you do? I can do it. I can do anything.
Even though there hasn't been much proof revealed, P. Diddy has been the target of an increasing amount of claims. Diddy Combs has finally addressed the accusations leveled against him. The troubled music mogul has called some of the claims absurd and others a total fabrication of facts. But to his credit, he has accepted responsibility for some of his actions, particularly the assault on his ex-girlfriend Cassie. Due to the nature of the claims, Diddy has occasionally had to use his attorneys to speak on his behalf. However, in a statement posted to Instagram, Diddy denied all accusations of assault, stating that sickening claims have been made against him by people seeking a quick payday. To be clear, I did not commit any of the horrible things that are being accused of. I will stand up for the truth, my family, and my reputation. Diddy made his statement on Instagram following the filing of a case of assault against him in New York by a fourth woman, identified by the court as Jane Doe. She claimed that Diddy had assaulted her, specifically ganging her when she was 17 years old. She also claimed that in 2003, Harve Pierre, the then president of Combs Bad Boy Records, had flown her from Detroit to New York on a private jet, where Combs and a third man were waiting for her. Diddy called the accusations he was facing sickening and claimed that his accusers were seeking a speedy payday. As you may remember, prior to his current legal troubles, Diddy, also known as Puff Daddy and P. Diddy, was considered a rock star in the music business. He founded one of the largest hip-hop empires, blazing a path with multiple entities associated with his name. He is also a 3-time Grammy winner and the founder of Bad Boy Records. His remarkable career has allowed him to interact with legendary musicians like Biggie Smalls. Jay-Z, Faith Evans bring Lil' Kim along in addition to producing hits like Mary J. Blige and many others. Diddy also had a brief but successful acting career. Who can forget his incredible acting debut on Monster Balls in 2001 with Halle Berry? This successful career also made him one of the richest people in the music industry. However, Diddy's career has been plagued by numerous rumors of alleged criminal activity and illegal dealings, but his legacy has remained pure until this point. So how did it all fall apart for the I Need a Girl singer? Well, Diddy's latest legal troubles started with a lawsuit that Cassandra Ventura, his ex-partner, filed. Actress and singer Cassie Ventura filed a complaint against Sean Diddy Combs on November 16, 2023, citing years of physical abuse. According to the Associated Press, the two had an on-again, off-again relationship for more than 10 years, from 2007 to 2018.
We got Miss Cassie, we got Diddy, guys. The party is starting because y'all arrived, right?
Whenever everybody just looks great. I think it's a collection.
Yeah, head to toe. Describe to me, what's the inspiration behind your outfit tonight? Was it an all-white party?
I just wanted to just keep it, simple and plain, angelic, and not really try to overdo it with the theme, but just, have it be more sophisticated and more minimalistic. Everybody meet Cassie, y'all know. And hear the story directly from Mau Mau. Really get down to some business about, just so we can be on the same page of what the plan is as far as from Tommy's concerned, and from where we're concerned as also a label and Warner Atlantic, so everybody's on the same page. I think the best thing to do is to kind of give an overview or a history of how we came to the project. Can't know where we're going unless we know where we came from. Ryan is a producer that I've been working for the last 2 years that was brought to me by Ed Wood.
After Ventura's lawsuit became public, other people filed similar lawsuits accusing the music mogul of assault, among other things. However, Ventura and Diddy settled their lawsuit the next day, according to separate statements obtained by CNN. Diddy initially denied the accusations through his attorney. According to the news outlet, Ventura says, "We have decided to resolve this matter amicably on terms that I have some level of control. I want to thank my family, fans, and lawyers for their unwavering support. Cassie and her family are wished the best. Although the timing of the settlement caused some public outrage, the settlement amount is kept a secret." In a statement, Diddy's legal representative refuted the idea that the rapper had admitted guilt by settling the claim. A decision to settle a lawsuit, especially in 2023, is in no way an admission of wrongdoing, the lawyer said. Though he is happy that they reached a mutual settlement and believes Miss Venter is the best, Mr. Combs' decision to settle the lawsuit does not in any way contradict his categorization of the allegations. However, Diddy and his legal representatives were in for more trouble because less than a month after the settlement, another lawsuit surfaced in a Manhattan complaint. Joyful Dickerson Neal accused the star of drugging and assaulting her in 1991 while she was a college student. She also claimed that he recorded the attack and shared the footage without getting her permission. She also claimed that on January 3, 1991, when she was forced to go to dinner with him, she was drugged and was unable to stand or walk on her own. She later filed police reports in New York and New Jersey and spoke with prosecutors, but they were informed by colleagues that they were afraid that the celebrities would come back against them and that they would lose future opportunities for business and music if they spoke out in favor of her. NBC News reported citing the lawsuit few days later, it was the turn of an anonymous plaintiff in her claim she accused Diddy and singer-songwriter Aaron Hall her and a friend in 1990 or 1991 after meeting at an MCA Records event in New York where the singers were very flirtatious and handsy and offered them drinks. According to information she gave Rolling Stone magazine, the suit alleges that Diddy and Hall invited the women to Hall's apartment for an after-party where the plaintiff was offered more drinks and was coerced into having with Combs and was shocked and traumatized afterwards before Hall barged into the room, pinned her down, and forced the lady to have with him. According to Rolling Stone, after she spoke to her friend, the plaintiff allegedly found out she had also been forced to have with Combs and Hall in another room. According to the suit, a few days later, Diddy allegedly visited the plaintiff and her friend at a home where they were staying where he became irate and began assaulting and choking Jane Doe to the point that she passed out. The lawsuit alleges furthermore, since November 2023 when Cassie's lawsuit was settled, 3 more women have come forward with lawsuits in the Southern District of New York, alleging that they were assaulted by Combs. According to NBC News, 2 of the women said they were teenagers at the time of the alleged assaults. The producer who worked with Diddy between September 2022 and November 2023 claimed the I Will Be Missing You singer harassed, drugged, and threatened him for more than a year. The producer said he has video and audio evidence of Diddy, his staff, and others engaging in serious illegal activity. The most recent lawsuit against the music mogul was filed on February 26, 2024 in New York. Producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones claimed he was exposed to unwanted advances by associates of Diddy at his direction and that he was compelled to engage in relations with the workers. Daphne Joy, the mother of one of rapper 50 Cent's children and his ex-girlfriend, was named as one of the accused laborers in the case. The complaint also claims that Combs sponsored drug-related parties and young women on a regular basis, suggesting that he was a record label. As should be predicted, executives who turn a blind eye profited handsomely by their connections to dignitaries and celebrities, such as Prince Harry of Britain. Diddy's attorneys answered the Los Angeles Times was informed by the lawyer that the complaint includes careless name-dropping on fictitious events that never happened. The number of allegations against Diddy is growing every day. In fact, several older charges that the majority of people were unaware of have come to light.
Mean to me.
So when you say mean, describe it.
He was abusive. He was always belittling me and always he was mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing me.
Diddy. It's not the first time we've heard that. There was an incident, of course, with Cassie, where reporters are saying that the police were called because they got into an altercation. I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. Tell me some of the things that he would say to you.
He would always compare me to Cassie and tell me that I'm the bad one and she's the good one.
And he was with both of you guys at the same time.
Yeah, and at one point, like, I was breaking out really bad with acne, and he would be like, he said this a few times to me. He was like, baby, why don't you go see a doctor?
H, also known as Virginia Fifth, stated in 2019 that Diddy had physically abused her in an appearance on Unwind with Tasha K. She went on to say, he was abusing me mentally, emotionally, and physically. He would always compare me to Cassie and tell me that I'm the bad one, she's the good one. She also recalled that Diddy's entourage had permitted the alleged abuse to take place elsewhere. The influencer stated in the 3-part interview that Diddy had paid her $5,000 to abort their child when she became pregnant. I declined the money because I wanted to show that I wasn't the girl who was only interested in him financially. All I wanted was for him to treat me nicely. Representatives for Diddy did not respond to a request for comment from Page 6 right away, and the media has not focused on the other allegations against Diddy. The plaintiffs expected the damning video provided by CNN about the altercation between Diddy and Cassie in a hostile received media outrage. In the video, Combs can be seen chasing after Ventura in a hotel hallway wearing nothing but socks and a towel around his waist. When Combs catches up to Ventura by the elevators, he can be seen pulling her to the ground by the neck of her hoodie before kicking her multiple times and attempting to drag her away. The video later shows Ventura picking up a phone in the elevator bank before being shoved by Combs through a mirror. Combs can then be seen sitting in a chair and throwing something presumably toward Ventura. The footage, which completely contradicts Diddy's earlier statement about the lawsuit filed by Cassie, though her attorney detailing cases of assault and trafficking by the New York District Court. After CNN aired the video, a statement was made, this time from Cassie's camp. Her attorney, Douglas A. Wagner, said the gut-wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and predatory behavior of Mr. Combs. Words cannot express the courage and fortitude that Miss Ventura has shown in coming forward to bring this to light.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. I had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry.
Diddy, for his part, posted a video on his Instagram page in which he expressed regret for the way he behaved in the video. The rapper said, "I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I was disgusted when I did it. I'm disgusted now." The music mogul continued, "It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you got to do that." Diddy continues, "I went and I sought out professional help. I went into going to therapy. I had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry, but I'm committed to being a better man every single day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry." Don't believe us when we say that Diddy won't face any consequences for what he did to Cassie in that video. Let's hear from the Los Angeles District Attorney's Office. They responded to the social media post of a hotel surveillance video, claiming to be aware of the video that has been making the rounds online and purporting to show Sean Combs assaulting a young woman in Los Angeles. They said they find the images to be very upsetting and difficult to watch. The DA's office continued. Despite finding the video disturbing, the DA's office stressed that they would be unable to charge Diddy in the incident because it occurred beyond the timeline where a crime of assault can be prosecuted if the conduct depicted occurred in 2016. Unfortunately, we would be unable to charge, the DA's office said in Cassie's lawsuit. She alleged that Diddy paid the hotel $50,000 for the security video. CNN did not say how it obtained the video, but noted that it verified the location, comparing it to publicly available images of the Intercontinental Hotel. The debate about whether Diddy will be charged came after prominent victims' rights attorney Gloria Allred said the leaked surveillance video could potentially lead to federal racketeering charges against him if it provides evidence of crimes like trafficking. While several people have come forward with allegations and lawsuits against the music mogul recently, Natania Rubin has been sounding the alarm for Diddy for 25 years after she was allegedly shot in the face outside of Manhattan nightclub by Diddy in the company of former girlfriend Jennifer Lopez. In an interview with News Nation's Brian Tin, Rubin expressed her opinion that Combs' apology for the video of Cassie Ventura's alleged assault meant nothing to her. "It's the classic scripted publicist apology," she said. It has zero value to me first and foremost. I accept responsibility. I was so repulsed that I checked myself into treatment. How many times have we heard this story throughout history? Ruben said that the second L had no significance for him since he never expresses regret to Cassie directly. I'm disgusted because I went through a difficult period and it was all about him. She gave you some background information. When the shots went off in 1999, while Ruben was in a Manhattan nightclub, 3 people were unlucky enough to be hit. News reports at the time brought Diddy Lopez and a few of his friends to the scene, but after their initial arrest and release, Diddy and Lopez were spared punishment. The only person who seemed to be held accountable for his alleged crimes was Jamal Shine Barrow, who received a 10-year prison sentence. Ruben has remained adamant since the shooting that it was Combs who shot her in the face. She said she was facing them when they pulled out the guns and saw Combs shoot her in the nose. She filed a $130 million lawsuit for compensation against Combs in 2008 and settled in June 2011. However, we don't know the amount she received from Diddy recently. She has resurfaced claiming that Diddy and Lopez should be charged and sent to jail like Jamal Barrow. She even claimed that her life is under threat because of her stands, but not afraid to speak the truth at this time. No official comment has come from either Diddy or Lopez camp, as the latter is facing a complicated battle to save her marriage with actor Ben Affleck, while the former has multiple legal troubles to overcome. Also reacting to Diddy's apology video is Cat Willem. The 52-year-old comedian allegedly said he doesn't think Diddy is sorry, but only apologizing to save face. You will recall that Williams made some serious accusations against the rapper some months back in a podcast with Clubbed Shay. It's up for all of them. It doesn't matter if you're Diddy or whoever, all lies will be exposed. He said anyone who takes it the wrong way knows why they take it the wrong way. In an interview, William mentioned that he had made it this far in Hollywood and was still virgin, never sucking a whoopee. The comedian then claimed that he had turned down requests to party with Diddy, saying, "I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times just to protect my integrity, and the virgin telling you about right because P did he wanted to party and you've got to tell him no, I did elsewhere." Goldberg responded to the video on The View as well, pointing out that it's easier to apologize after people discover that you lied. There's no doubt that Cassie and Diddy's relationship will continue to be a hot topic in the media as the rapper is facing more lawsuits. If you like this video, be sure to watch some of our others that are shown on the screen.